What the fuck is up, Juggalos? This is Mitchell, the Murder Mayhem guy, letting you know that there is a brand new episode of the Murder Mayhem Show podcast available for download right now. Hear about my trip to Twisted's Fright Fest tour in Dallas, as well as my experience at the Underground Avengers and Al Azul Elu meet and greet, and much more. Here's a clip where I discuss the Fearless Fred Fury delay. As far as that goes, the delay, I don't really give a shit about that. The Fred Fury delay, whatever. Once we were approaching a week out, once we were inside 2 weeks with no kind of update, no real promo or anything, it was really starting to look like the shit was not going to come out. But there was still that 1% of the brain that says maybe this is all part of the plan. Maybe they're planning a surprise release on Friday. Maybe they got some kind of craziness up their sleeves. But I had been saying for months, actually, like, I don't know how they're going to meet this October 26th release date when they're constantly touring. In between the Gathering and October 26th, they went on 2 full-on tours. So I was like, I don't even see how this logistically makes any sense. But as we were just a few days out, there was still the one piece clinging on to hope that we would at least get some kind of digital release. The idea of a physical release on that day was pretty much long gone, but there was still the hopeful part of me that hoped, even though common sense would dictate clearly the shit is not coming out on Friday. But I don't really give a fuck, because I would rather the shit be pushed back and until it's done. Like, put the CD out when it's done, not when the time limit is up. When you're owning and operating your own record label, there's no reason to set these self-imposed deadlines like that. Frankly, I think they shouldn't have even announced a release date at all until it was done, and then announce a release date. And then you don't have to worry about deadlines, time limits, and shit. And if whatever they have finished so far isn't good enough, then good. I don't want that shit to come out. Stay in the studio, work on the shit until it's done. And when February comes around, if the shit gets pushed back again, then I will say the same thing. I do not care. Downloading full episodes is easy. Just go to murdermayhemshow.com or search Murder Mayhem Show on iTunes or wherever you listen to podcasts.